Well, hello Taurus, and welcome to my channel. My name is Iris and I am here to do your spiritual guidance reading for the month of June 2019. So Taurus, as I was shuffling and meditating on your cards, I got, no surprise, an image of a bull, and then I heard the word stubborn, and I thought, okay, well, bulls can be stubborn, but then I heard right away is that stubborn in, and I wrote it down, stubborn in standing up for who you are and being your true authentic self regardless of anybody else's approval. And so as we move into your reading, I'm really curious to see how this message integrates into your reading. So I want to just share with you the cards I'm using for your reading today. So I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle, and this is going to speak to the energy that you're coming into the month of June with. Then we're going to move over to the Fairy Tarot for your spiritual guidance, and then we'll round it all out with a card from Kuan Yin's Oracle card deck, and this just gives you that spiritual oomph. And what I found with the readings for June is that these Oracle cards, which I don't use every single month, but I really like it and I'm going to start using them for the readings, is that it really helps to, they really speak to the reading and what has already been spoken about, but gives it just a little bit more of a spiritual growth on our journey edge. And I find that it has really been helpful in just kind of wrapping up the reading. So let's get started with your reading and the energies that you're coming into the month of June with. And like all readings, some of the messages, it's a general reading, so not all of the messages will resonate with everybody. And if the messages don't resonate, that's cool. Their messages aren't for you. Never try and make a reading fit your circumstances. You will know whether or not it's for you or not. And if it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Oops, we've got a wind kicking up here, and so I want to make sure cards don't fly away on us. Never give your power away to a reading. We're all here, there's a lot of readers out there, and we're all here just to guide you, encourage you, support you, impart knowledge and insight and wisdom that we pick up from the cards, and use that knowledge and insight and wisdom and the messages that and take bits and pieces out that you can use. And if you don't want to use it, be discerning with what you want to use, and never give your power away. So as I'm shuffling these cards, the cards of your energy coming into the month are showing up, and no surprise that truth be told came up, right? Because the message is that you're standing up for yourself, and you're speaking your truth, and you're being honest, and you're not wearing a mask. It's kind of like what you see is what you get, right? And there is a wise old owl on the Truth Be Told card, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. And that talks about opening up the heart, opening up your heart and speaking your truth. And right next to it is all that glitters, and all that glitters is in the upright position, or sorry, the reversed position. And cards that are in a reverse position, reversed position don't mean that there's a bad message. It's just a protection type of message, and you just get a little bit more support. So let's talk about this energy, Taurus. So here's the Truth Be Told card. This is a really beautiful card, and because this is the energy that you're moving into June with, this is all about you and your truth, speaking from your heart. And like I said, right next to it is all that glitters. all that glitters, if it were upright, all that glitters would be the kind of, I use the analogy of shiny object syndrome, where you're flitting from one thing to the next thing to the next thing because you think that there's gold in there, but it's masked with a false sense of it being everything that it's supposed to be. But for you, this card is reverse, which tells me that you are not being lured by the glitz and the glamour, and you're being true to yourself, and that's the message. Standing up for who you are in spite of the appearances of what might be gold for you. And that's really fantastic. And then right next to it here is new life. So new life in this way here, regardless of whether this is upright or whether it's reversed, you are on the precipice of a new life, a new way of being, recreating yourself, learning from mistakes, being more open, being more honest, whatever that new life is for you. But there's also some resistance to this new life and this new way of being, and you're resisting it. And I can imagine that perhaps there's a little bit, I just got a feeling of defiance, kind of a screw you kind of defiance, and that might not be for everybody, but for some of you, I'm just sensing that there is some resistance, and this, like, this is who I am, and this is my truth, and and again, that stubbornness but not stubbornness in a bad way. This is like, this is me. This is where I'm at, and that's kind of that, right? So let's see what spiritual guidance you have, what we have for June 2019 that's coming out for you. And I just feel like if I don't hang on to these cards, like they're all gonna fly out, but I don't want all of them to fly out for your reading, just the relevant ones. So there's the first one. Okay, so Ace of Spring. So aces, are new beginnings traditionally in tarot. I don't read the cards traditionally. Ten of Autumn speaks of stability and certainty. The Moon came out after that, and I'll show you all of the cards. I've just got 3 more that are coming out. But the Moon are, the Moon card is things that you don't know yet. Things that, they're about epiphanies. There's about, uncertainty, things being not really clear, and and it's also understanding and seeing the whole truth. So let's just see where this goes. And let's just see 3 more cards. We're waiting on 3 more cards, and I will be able to put this guidance in a story for you. This one right there, Queen of Autumn. It talks about practicality. Two more cards. You got the new life energy, and then you've also got the Ace of Spring, which is also new, right? Because I think that you want to create some stability in your life. That's what you're after, but there's still a hidden component, and things that are yet to be revealed for you. The Queen of Spring. So you've got the Queen of Autumn, you've got the Queen of Spring. That is way too many. Way too many. Just one more here. There we go. That's it. Okay. All right. And then we've got Lovers. Okay. So let's have a look at this. So you are standing in your truth, accepting where you are right now, not being swayed by by glitz and glam and, oh, do this or come here, go there, because you know that is all wonderful and glorious over there. You're really staying true to yourself and your own truth, because there's a new life that is trying to evolve in you. And that's, we got that, like I said, from this new life card in reverse, and you're actually resisting. I feel that you're resisting that new life, but regardless, there is new life. So, you know, there's the ace, there's the baby blossom tree that's planted, and it's time for you to step forward in this, because right next to it is the Ten of Autumn, and this is the what it is that you want to create for yourself. Financial stability, you know, a happy home where you feel safe and secure. That is what you are trying to create. But with the Moon card here, there's still things that need to come into your awarenesses. There's still some learnings. There's things that you don't know that are going to be revealed to you. So part of this is just being patient as things are, you know, as you are finding your way, and as you are going through this transition on this new journey. And so many signs, so many people are going through a transformation and a new journey and new beginnings. It seems to be like June seems to be that halfway mark, and you know, not worrying so much, and you know, seeing things for what they are, and even having some of your own insights and epiphanies and awarenesses as well with the Moon. So the Queen of Autumn and the Queen of Spring, they talk about, you know, as much as these are queens, you know, that doesn't mean that you have to be female in order for these energies to apply, but they speak about, you know, being practical and thinking things out and having a belief in yourself, and knowing that you are supported in whatever venture that you want to do, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to be, whatever you want to create, whoever you want to be with. Believe in yourself. You have support. You definitely have the spiritual support, but you also have people around you, friends and family perhaps, who are supporting you. And then what's really beautiful is the Lovers card. Now this could represent new love for you. It could also be a renewed love. It could be a returning to health. You might have gone through health problems, so that's why I say a return to health and a renewed sense of love for yourself. So it could be new love, but it also could be, you know, the faith that you have in yourself to move forward into this new life. And it could very much be this new life for you. Let me just grab this card again. That this new life that you're resisting has very much to do with a new love. Now this wouldn't be for all Taurus, but it definitely could be for some of you. But there's still a bit of resistance. There's still a bit of, you know, digging your heels in, and the truth, you know, really being truthful with yourself and being honest with yourself, and you know, standing up for who you are. And there's nothing wrong with who you are, but sometimes we could see parts of ourselves, or we don't see parts of ourselves that need a little bit of work, right? But just know in this reading, as you're trying to create stability and have some sense of, you know, financial stability and family stability, and, you know, where do I belong, and all of those questions that I feel that you are pondering, you are being guided to, you know, to know, like, the softer side, right? The Queen energy represents, in as much as it's, you know, a queen, a leader type of thing. It's tapping into the softer side and just, you know, having that faith in yourself and having faith that you are being supported, and that, you know, whether this is new love coming in for you, or whether it's a renewed love for yourself, that there is growth that's happening here. I just feel that this is a time of growth for you in the month of June, and there's nothing that you need to hurry along during this month. It's kind of like just a languid, I just feel like a languid, fluid, kind of flowy, it is what it is kind of month for you, Taurus. And that's nice, because I am fairly certain that the second part of the year is going to look a lot different with this new life. And once you let that new life start to move through you, you will transition through this phase. There's nothing that's terribly harsh about any of these energies and what's going on, and what you're actually going through right now. It's just a time of being and reflecting and honesty, and expressing yourself and who you are. So let's move over to Kuan Yin Oracle and see what guidance she has for you. There it is right there. Okay. And your card is Dance of the Butterfly Queen. Beautiful imagery. Beautiful imagery. Now, because I don't know these cards by heart, I will be reading from the book. And here we go. All right. Dance of the Butterfly. A pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. With the grace of Kuan Yin, Butterfly Queen, that which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you, or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. Allow the Butterfly Queen to dance. She will bring healing and grace to your life situation now, with lightness of step and grace in her heart. And I really feel strongly that this is that new life that is trying to come through you. It's almost like, you know, you're the caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Divine grace flows through the Butterfly Queen with lightness of touch and with great joy. She bestows blessings of healing, empowerment, and liberation. It flows to those in genuine need and who are ready to receive it. There are no limits to what is possible with divine grace. It is the power of the Butterfly Queen, Kuan Yin, allows to flow through the pure channel of your heart. Kuan Yin encourages you to be ready to receive her grace and choose to let go of striving, and instead of turn to your heart, calling out to conditional divine love and beloved Kuan Yin to dance her grace through your life. And so I think that a lot of this speaks to the energy of truth be told. Divine grace is not suddenly having a valuable lesson taken away from you. It is the intervention of compassionate, unconditionally loving divine intelligence that helps you to realize you have learned what you can, and now it's time for you to be assisted out of the situation, to be lifted up into a new vibrational experience. And here's where that queen energy comes in. Turn your mind to the expectation of peaceful resolution and inspirational assistance. Let go of deep feelings of unworthiness that require that you must continue to struggle with limited resources on your own. Surrender false notions that allowing others to assist you is dependency, whether these others are in human form or spiritual form on your inner planes. It is interdependence to allow yourself to be assisted and to assist others. You are not handing over your power. You are allowing empowered divine relationship to make your power grow so that you can rise above and be blessed. Butterfly Queen urges you now to let the heaviness of the situation go. allow your heart to become light as air, as though her butterfly dance was tickling your heart so lightly now. Her grace is reaching to you now. So that is really beautiful, Taurus. I just, you know, you must have been going through some challenges that, you know, that have been trying to move through you and move you forward in your life as you know, try to get to that place of security, and the security being this as well. So just know that there, like I said, you know, in as much as this is trusting yourself, you know, you have spiritual guidance, and you also have the help of others around you to support you through this. And that is an amazing thing. So Taurus, I hope that you have found this reading helpful. If you do, leave a comment below the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I read all the comments. I love to hear what's going on in your life and how I can support you in your journey. If you need some spiritual mentoring through this whole transition, or would like to book a personal reading with me, I will leave all of the details and information below this video on how we can arrange that. And until we meet again, which is going to be around the middle of June, because I'm going to be stopping in and just doing just a mid-month check-in and encouragement and guidance. So you can look forward to that. That's going to be something new starting this month as well. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. I just have a lot of gratitude that you're watching this, so thank you so much. And until we meet again, I'm sending you so much love and light and healing, and thank you again, and we'll see you soon. Take good care. Bye.